What mic am I using? I don't even know. I am using the wireless mic. Okay, well, that's great. Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I am here. I am not in my normal setup, and I wanted to set up a light, but Duck said it's already very late, so we didn't set up a light. I don't know. I should clip this, but I don't know where to clip it, so I'm just gonna hold it, I guess, for now. But hello, I hope everyone is doing well. Hello, chat. I see you over there in the corner. I'm gonna make chat bigger. Chat is not big enough on the screen. There we go. Hello, ChemDog. How's it going? Sorry, is my mic too loud or is the volume okay on everything here? Let me know. Also, how many comics did you get this week, ChemDog? Because I saw your comment on our post and you were like, that's all? And I was like, classic ChemDog, getting a lot of things probably. Nick, thank you so much for the resubscribe. Happy 38 months. Whoa, Nick, 38 months. That's crazy. Thank you so much. That's insane, my friend. You know what? I have some sips that I could take. So maybe I'll take some fancy sips for you guys. I got some fancy sips tonight. This is kind of my vacation weekend, but I'm thinking about streaming tomorrow as well. So we'll do like a just chatting stream today, and then maybe tomorrow board games, depending on is what I was thinking, or maybe video games. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something, but also maybe I'll just chill tomorrow. Maybe I won't stream. We'll see. And I miss what you say for the first few seconds. Oh no, that sucks, Cherry. I'm sorry that happened to you. It said that it had an error, so you didn't know what was going on. That's butts. That's what that is. That's butts. Also, Duck will be joining me at some point. He does need to be summoned. So I don't know if I'm summoning him. I can see him in the distance. Duck, are you joining us? Or are you just, okay, you're just going to be over there. Cool. Could you do me a favor? Could you get me a cup? Could you put my fancy sips in a cup?
You gotta unlock the cage.
What cage? There's no cage. Oh my goodness. Also, how am I supposed to see both chats at the same time?
Help me.
Will that be possible on here? Well, we have to have like YouTube chat on a different, like, should I bring that up on my iPad? I'm trying to find a way, guys, to have both chats on the screen at the same time so I can read both chats, but I don't know if I can. Oh, wait. Oh, I see the button that I want. Let me see. Now, if I do this, okay, so maybe this still has to come more out. However much out it can come. Then I shrink this. Nope, that's just, the screen isn't wide enough for this. So what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna need an iPad, or I'll have to switch back and forth because I can't adjust it so that, oh, thank you. Cheers, Nick. Thank you very much for the sub with Prime. Also, you played the Plinko, and I think you did pretty good. I think that was your sub. I think it went in the Plinko. Thank you. So, yeah, Duck is here, though, but is not on camera at this time. Must be summoned. I'm going to catch up with some of the chats, and then I'll set up the YouTube chat. Whoa, I can't even, this is so hard to do. Sorry, I'm using an Apple computer, and I'm so not an Apple computer gal. Let me tell you, I know not what I'm doing. I do have comics here. I promise we'll talk about comics as well. That will happen. What are people talking about? Thunderbolts? I struggle to scroll even. Like, oh my God, I just can't scroll. I'm sorry. It's not happening.
2 fingers.
Oh, that's it. 2 fingers. It's hard. Okay. Cherry, yeah. So also, Cherry, yes, I did make you a VIP. You were one of my top supporters on throne last month, and I wanted to say thank you, and also just thank you in general for all that you do. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy your VIP status. Welcome on in. When you become a VIP, I think you can do cool stuff too, like share links and stuff. So if there's a game that we're talking about, and I'm like, what is that game, Jerry? You can actually just put the link in the chat, which is pretty cool. Or if something gets clipped, if you clip something. Chemdog said this past Wednesday was a light week due to April having 5 Wednesdays. This past Wednesday was a light week. Oh, yeah. I feel like actually, you know, when we got comics, our comics were for the last 3 weeks. And I was actually surprised at how light it was. Because that's like 3 weeks worth of comics. And I think it was only like 17. And I was like, wow, I thought it was going to be a lot more intense. So I feel you. Fredzilla says, let's be nerds together. I thought you would never ask, but cool sweater, even if you hide in the guns. Yeah, the guns. I'm cozy right now. I'm cottaging, so I'm in my Ed Sheeran sweats, my multiply. So I'm very cozy. And I just got these earrings because I forgot my earrings at home. Living the cozy life. Vacay life. Homie, hello. Chemdog, you just got home from seeing Thunderbolts. Oh my gosh, what did you think? Should we talk Thunderbolts first, guys? We can talk Thunderbolts kind of throughout if you want, but if you guys want to start with Thunderbolts, we can do that. We're going to keep it spoiler free though, so just don't spoil anything in chat. If you guys also want Duck, you need to summon Duck. I think Duck is reminding me that at some point he'd like to be summoned. Cherry said, I'm redesigning old drawings and it's just getting more wild. Ooh, that sounds fun. I want to play Expedition 33, but I have to work in the morning. Being an adult is the most terrible idea I ever had. 100%. Yo, that's basically what my weekend is going to be. It's going to be Duck and I gaming for the weekend. Those are the vacay plans. I can explain all those Doctor Who clips. Amanda says, Chemdog, I knew you could. I was like, you know who's going to have all the answers? Chemdog's going to have all the answers. And I was right. I knew it. That was my favorite because I was like, there's going to be so many people that are going to be watching this. They're going to be like, I know exactly what's happening and why. Hi, Otto. How's it going? Welcome on in. You are so welcome, Cherry. Does that mean I stay VIP forever? You stay VIP. So like my VIP isn't full yet. So the way that I do it is I do top bits, this is obviously only on Twitch that you can be VIP. I'm sorry to my YouTube side, but you guys can get special stuff if you become one of the vampires or part of the Golden Fang gang over there. But on the Twitch side, I do it for top 3 bit supporters, top 3 sub supporters, and then top throne supporters for the month. So if you're any of those things, I will give it to you. I just added throne last month, but I was like, I feel like I should do that, and I still have a lot of space for VIPs. And then what'll happen is once it's full, if there's someone new that I have to add, then I just have to look at like, I guess who's the oldest and if they're still active in the community, and if not, then I'll remove their VIP status. So you can lose it. It might shift. But if you stay active in the community, then probably, yeah, you'll keep it. And then I don't know what'll happen once we get I don't know what'll happen if we get like more than 40 people that I want. Do I get more VIPs as if I become partner, do we get more of those? Because I feel like I probably have more than 40. Really. Jack says all the innuendos. What innuendo? Did I say innuendos? Me? I don't know. I don't know if I did that. A Corriganese, Superman is puny. He got beat by the Spectre. I don't know, man. The Spectre is pretty intense. I don't think that means that Superman is puny, but I think the Spectre is just super OP, in my opinion. Like, the Spectre is like a cosmic entity. So that's like a lot of power. And in some cases, isn't the Spectre also like a personification of justice? Vengeance? Well, aren't justice and vengeance just how you look at it when you think about it, Duck?
Were you Daredevil?
Yeah, I'm Daredevil. So, I mean, I don't know if that means that Superman is puny. Cherry said, I'm doing okay. Got a bit of a headache. Oh, that sucks. I hope your headache goes away. But glad you're drawn. Otto, happy 20 stream streak, my friend. You got an Alpha Flight trade from 2023 or so, and the new G.I. Joe trade from 2024. Yay, new G.I. Joe. Also, I don't know if you guys heard all of my bones crack, but they all just cracked at once. Oh my goodness, I froze. The G.I. Joe awesomeness was too great, and it froze my camera. I guess I just gotta switch it because it's different on this computer. I can't just... Okay, so we'll switch cameras and then we'll switch back. We'll see if it fixes it. Come on, camera. You can do it, camera. You got this, camera. I believe in you, camera. No? You don't got this, camera? You don't know? You don't know what's happening? Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Duck, could you just unplug the camera and replug it in? Maybe that'll work. Classic. There we go. Hello, we're back. All right. So if you would like to summon Duck, please do so. I'm gonna go check out YouTube chat now. But I think it's time to summon Duck. So everyone, I need you to chant Duck in the chat. And if there are enough ducks in the chat, perhaps Duck will appeareth. Would you say Duck if enough people summon you?
Let me out of this cage.
I also have a mic here for Duck. So right now I have like double mics. It's too many mics for me. So please join me in summoning Duck. Let me go check out the YouTube chat. Hello, YouTube chat. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. Live chat. Ricardo, hello. Chemdog, hello. Over on the YouTube side. Jarrell, hello. Steven says, hi, getting ready to crash. Just wanted to say, hope you are doing well. Steven, you might be asleep by now, but I hope you are doing well. And if you are asleep, I hope you have great sleeps, my friend. Josh says, the Thunderbolts was awesome. I'm so glad you liked it, Josh. Jujutsu says, hi, Amanda. Was really hoping you'd stream today because I'm kind of bored. Thunderbolts actually made me cry. Wow, Jujutsu. Yeah, I felt a lot of emotions too. I was close to crying Actually, I think I did cry at one point. Did I cry? You were there. You saw me. Duck. Did I cry? Mm-hmm. I did. I cried. I cried a little bit, but not as much. Not as much as some other movies have made me cry. Sometimes I'm crying the entire time. Wicked. You guys should have seen me in Wicked. Oh my gosh. Duck can attest. Duck was there. And I was just like, from the moment the movie started, like nothing had happened and I was crying. It was like, I didn't even know why I was crying. I was like, why am I crying right now? Otto says hello to the YouTube people on the YouTube side. Steven said, that's so funny. I'm such an Apple person being a photographer. I forget people like games, use other stuff. Yeah, I mean, I have an iPad. I do love iPads. I think iPads are like the best Apple thing. And I used to have an iPhone for a long time, but I switched to Google and I haven't really looked back. Although Doug tries to get me back on Apple stuff all the time. But yeah, for gaming, I just feel like Apple is just ain't where it's at. PCs are where it's at least right now. But, you know, that's not the priority of Apple. I mean, Apple is definitely the more creative of the two in terms of artistic stuff you can do, photography, editing, stuff like that. I agree. Ricardo says, oh, my B-Day was great. I ate lunch at my favorite Asian buffet and got a new phone, too. Nice, Ricardo. Well, happy birthday to you. I'm glad it went well. Jujutsu says, does saying a movie made me cry count as a spoiler? Jujutsu, no, you're good. I don't think that's a spoiler. I think the fact that we felt emotions is just reality. Happy May to the most beautiful Amanda. Thank you, Andrew. Duck has been summoned.
YouTube chat coming in clutch.
Did they summon you? Oh, they did.
They did.
Duck, duck, duck. Duck. Good night, Clayton. Andrew said, this month is my birthday month. Oh my goodness, happy birthday month. That's
Happy
awesome.
Birthday.
Do you want me to move the chat off of you? Or
That's fine. I don't care.
It's okay. The chat is on your
Chat
face.
can live on me.
Okay. Well, as long as you're fine with it.
My Magneto fit.
Your Magneto fit, yes. The Spectre's power is considered a primordial power source, says Genko. The Spectre's power is pretty freaking old, yeah. How old is the Spectre's power? It's like like ancient. It's like as old as the universe.
He's like a weapon of God, so.
I mean, it depends on, I guess, what origin we're talking about for the Spectre, but I'd say the beginning of time. Is that how old he is? He's pretty old. Definitely millennia, at least. That's minimum.
Dust.
So yeah, I'm not exactly sure on the specific age. Oh, also here, let's play some music. Can we play some music, Duck? How do I do that? How do I type? Oh wait, do you want a mic? Do you have a mic? Oh, it's on you.
No one pays attention to what I do.
I'm paying attention to you. We should also talk about these comics. Also, thank you, yes, to the YouTube chat for summoning Duck. I see all those beautiful old ducks in chat. We love to see it. Funk on the Docks. Does that sound good to you? I don't know how long this one will be. Funk on the Docks sounds pretty dope, though. Is it only one song? Oh, it's only one song.
It's only 2 minutes.
That's not long enough.
Yikes.
But it looks so good. They always bait me with those one songs, and I'm like, oh, I need a compilation, though.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Just catching up on chat. Was finally let out of my cage.
Oh my God, you were not in a cage.
Oh my God, why are you gaslighting me?
What? I don't know if we want piano. Is that what we want?
What about Grandpa's theme?
That's also only one song, but it's actually really good, Grandpa's theme. I think I go to albums. Yeah, baby. What are you in the mood for?
Zelda and Sleep.
Zelda and Sleep 3. Yo, the Zelda tapes that Game Chops does are like so sick. They're really, really good. Also, thank you, Game Chops, for letting us play your music and not have to worry about the world destroying us. I actually think I need to add an audio source here because I'm realizing I don't have anything that captures the desktop audio.
Uh-oh.
Which is pretty crazy. And not a new folder. A new source. A new audio source. Audio output. Audio input.
Output.
Output.
Input is what
I plug in.
Yeah.
Yeah, desktop audio. Yeah, desktop audio. There it is. And then I just change it to my headset, I hope. Okay, or not. Never mind. I don't know how to make that be captured then. That's sad.
Uh-oh.
So no music, because I can't. There's no. Yours is different than this is different. Monitor and output? Monitor only? Monitor and output. I don't know. You should be able to select like where the desktop audio is coming from, but your only option is default for some reason on Mac. I don't know. That's a Mac thing. Well, just pause, I guess, the music, because no one else can hear it except for me. But what I will say is that I can still hear your alerts. So if you send anything that has voice chat or anything like that. Oh, we need to reset the camera again. Sorry.
Nope.
Oh, never mind. Oh, no, it froze again.
I just got up and then I sat down.
I'll reset it. It's fine. Wait, is it back? Is it back? It's back for real.
Don't make me go back in the cage.
Is it good? It's good. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It freezes this one. I should have brought the other one, even though it's lower quality. I should have brought the other one. This is the YouTube chat. Do you want me to just put this like on the table?
Yes.
Should we just have both of these like here?
Yes.
Okay, this screen is going to keep turning off because I got to charge my iPad. But we should talk about some comics.
Why are you living on the edge with your
What? With my sub
50% battery life?
Because I haven't really been around to like charge this?
Hello, everyone on the YouTube side.
You could plug it into the computer or something.
Genko, Jujutsu Sorcerer, thank you for summoning me.
Do I still make commercials, says Shadow. Yes, I was in a commercial
Peter,
that
hello.
just came out like a month ago, I think. The other one that I was, the FanDuel one. That was the last one I filmed.
See, listen
FanDuel.
to Lumix.
What?
Don't punish Duck.
I don't punish Duck. Also, Lumix, congrats on the 75 stream, or sorry, the 55 stream streak. Woot, indeed. Thank you so much for being here. Are you sure you don't want, you could like move over here.
Look, I live for chat, so they can live on me.
Okay. So you want me to talk about NYX? Is that what you handed that to me?
Start us off.
Okay.
Because...
Hi, Geekonomicon. How's it going? Also, thanks for saying thanks for the sub.
Thanks, Genko.
What did Genko say?
I love the realism when it comes to this channel.
The realism.
Any great channel.
Man, thank you. We try to keep it as real as possible, including with the freezing of the streams. Oh my gosh, Jagron, thank you so much for getting me Yamawari. It's on sale right now, so I can buy it on Steam, and it's like a really good price. So.
Jujutsu. See, everyone on YouTube is like very, very nice to me. Thank you.
Everyone everywhere is very nice to you. What are you talking about?
Jujutsu said I live for Duck as well.
Oh my goodness, Duck is great.
Hey, Sizzle Squad, welcome on in.
Live for Duck.
Hope you're having a good night. Welcome on in.
Okay,
Say
so
hello
I'm gonna
to
talk about
Sizzle
NYX.
Squad. Get in there.
Okay, this is NYX.
You're
I
not
haven't
caught
read
up.
it yet.
However,
but Duck was literally like, you need to read it so that we can talk about it.
let me say that
Apparently, it's not great,
so
is what I've heard.
NYX is one of the many.
Even though this book was actually one of my favorite books.
I'll admit, this is a really good book. It's one of the many.
I think it just got sabotaged.
From the Ashes comics that just got canceled and had to end at issue 10. And oh boy, did they end on the worst possible note they could end. Not from like a story standpoint, from a why are we doing this standpoint. Do you guys understand the characters thing kind of standpoint?
So what you're saying is from a story standpoint.
Huh?
Then. Because it's a character problem.
No, I'm saying it's not like ending on a downer in terms of like the story ends on a downer.
Right. Maybe it would be better if the story did end on
It's
a downer.
also like, it does end on a downer, but it also ends in like, wow, did you guys read any Ms. Marvel before this?
I don't know, but I know that I enjoyed Kamala in the early issues of the book. But I was sad to hear that NYX was being canceled because I actually really liked this book.
I thought there was a great understanding of
However,
Kamala early
issue
on.
7, I think, is the one with the fight between Sync and Prodigy.
That's when it starts to kind of go downhill.
I still was like, I need to make a video on this.
Yeah.
Even though I like this book, but that fight.
Yeah, Stanley, we are on vacation, so.
We are on vacay, so pardon our somewhat lo-fi setup. We are the men on the couch.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen that on YouTube, but there's a lot of channels with, actually, yeah, there's a lot of channels with a lot of men on couches that all have beards. I need a beard. I could just take my hair and do this. Then I could be a man on a couch, right? Am I a man on a couch now?
You're a man on a couch
I'm
with a
man
beard.
on a couch.
Oh, thanks,
and then they talk about comics or like TV shows or movies or stuff.
You're
sometimes
chill
there's a
AF.
lot of men on those couch, and I'm like, man, there's like 5 men on that couch.
There's a lot of beard on that couch
It's a
as
lot
well.
of men on one couch. They should get 2 couches.
I plead the 5th. Did anyone else read NYX at all? Because it's like...
Otto says my fave of Gen X was Skin. Wow. I feel like, you know what? There's not enough Skin fans that I know.
Hello, Steven.
Good
Welcome
pick.
on in. Steven Gamble in the chat on YouTube side.
Dichotic, hello.
Look, this couch is like beige, Peter. We're staying away from the black couch.
Do the commercials pay good? Any commercials that I regret doing? Commercials do pay very well when you book them, but you have to do a lot of auditions, as Duck can attest, because he often helps me with my auditions, actually. I do a lot of auditions in a year to book, like, a few things. So it's a lot of auditioning and not getting it. And then when you do get it, it pays really well.
Well, I will say also just quickly because Stanley said, "Can we talk about spoilers?" And Steven said, "Can we talk about spoilers?" If we can just avoid spoilers, just because of how
It just came out.
it's
pretty recent.
how recent it is, but
We are going to be doing a spoiler-filled review tomorrow on YouTube.
Yes,
So if you guys want to talk there with me in the comments about it, I would love to talk spoilers with you guys.
yeah, if you guys just want to share, like, I guess your general thoughts on it in the live chat right now, great. But just like,
Or like, I think maybe if we do spoilers, we save it to like the end of the stream. And then I'll be like, okay, last few minutes, spoilers, let's do it.
Just be respectful of everyone else who just hasn't had the time to see it yet, just because it did just come out. But we'll probably talk spoilers near the end of this chat just to give everyone else a heads up and just let everyone else enjoy the stream until then. But 2, there will be a full spoiler review live on Amanda's channel tomorrow.
Yeah.
So feel free to just jump into that comment section and
comment away.
Comment your heart out for all the
spoilers can go there for sure. That'll be a spoiler safe zone for people.
And it's pretty chilly over here, Genko, actually.
Are you cold?
Well, outside.
Oh, outside. Yeah, it is cold here. Yeah, that's why I was actually wearing like a little romper earlier, and I had to change because I was too cold. Also, I think we just both wanted to be cozy because it's kind of like a cozy weekend.
That's why I put on
your hoodie,
my Magneto hoodie, because it was a little chilly.
Shadow was asking, do you do commercials? Jagron also says, Throny time. Thank you, Jagron. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, wait. Let me take a sip for you for getting that off my throne wish list. Thank you. Fancy sip for you. Do you have a fancy sip?
I do. I do not do commercials, but
fancy sips.
I mean, I could. I think I'm pretty good.
I think you could do commercials. You're very good at reading with me for things.
Did you cosplay at the theater,
reader.
Amanda?
I did. I did cosplay at the theater. I was dressed as Black Widow, which is pretty great.
Peter.
I actually posted a picture on Reddit. I don't know if it's been approved yet on the Marvel subreddit.
Hopefully. Did you cosplay at the theater? Yeah. Are you looking forward to the upcoming Fantastic Four movie? Yes.
Oh, yes.
I have loved Fantastic Four always, so I'm going to be biased on this. It's like, regardless of however it looks, like, I went to the Josh Trank one, I went to both the 2005 and the Rise of the Silver Surfer one. It's like, I just like Fantastic Four, so I'm going to go watch it. Do I judge them heavily? Yes. But until I watch it, I reserve all my judgment. Like, trailers can only show you so much, which is funnily enough kind of a contradiction to what I talk about all the time, where the trailers spoil everything.
Yeah.
But sometimes...
And I think there's going to be a lot that this movie is kind of holding back from the trailers based on some of the theories that we have about Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
I have like...
The camera froze again, so...
let me just unplug and replay. Oh, wait. No, it's back. Hey.
But yeah, so it's just like... just in general, I like to reserve my judgment on things before seeing it. For example, I mean, you can feel free to judge me all you want on this. When I saw that trailer for the Minecraft movie, I thought it was going to be absolute trash. I thought it was going to be the worst thing of the year so far. But you know what? It wasn't. I thought the movie was perfectly fine. Was it childish? Was it stupid? Absolutely. But it did exactly what it meant to do. It had its thesis in the opening scene, which was, this is a movie we're going to just keep referencing Minecraft and have stupid humor. And that's what they did. In comparison, I'll give you an example of a bad movie, Borderlands, which was a movie that came out and was like, we're going to try and make a good movie. This is a fun, kooky action movie. Terrible from start to finish. Again, feel free to challenge me in the comments if you want, if you guys want to chat, because I'd just love to discuss it with you. There's no right or wrong answers here. Everyone has their own different tastes on it. But it's just like, until I go and see it in the theater, I like to reserve my judgment because, one, I haven't seen it yet. I've only seen promotional material, which is completely different. I'm saying in general, completely different from watching a full movie. But 2, a lot of people, as someone who works in the film industry, so many people work so hard to put this out. Even movies that are absolute trash, there are people who work their asses off to build sets, costumes, makeup, all these other things. There are a bunch of other departments that can ruin the entire thing for you. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But the amount of work that goes in there, I feel like, at least for me, I like to at least give them my price of admission to be like, hey, you guys made this. If everyone else doesn't do that, sure, that's the cost of making a bad movie.
I mean, I think it's also just the thing of like, we both are people that have always loved movies. That's why we always wanted to work in movies, because there was a lot that we got out of them. So I think the other thing is like whether or not other people are going to want to go to this or pay for the price of admission. I totally understand that it's kind of up to you. It's like for me, I want to go to like so many movies and just pay for the, because I just love going to them. Like I love going to the movies. I love the experience.
Yep.
And I love seeing what people do, even if it's like not the best movie. I feel like there's always something that you can like find to appreciate about film.
I mean,
very rarely do I find like nothing.
I live,
value.
breathe film, or I at least have like basically my entire life. It's like been ingrained in who I am for as long as I can remember. So it's like there's a lot of things in there.
I'm just posting to let people
to
know
appreciate.
That we're live, so.
I'm also, if you guys notice me, I'm like looking down from the camera. It's because
our
chat
is like
chat
all
is down here.
So.
Because this is not the usual setup. But are you still looking forward to watch James Gunn's Superman movie despite the plot leak? Here's the thing. I am avoiding the plot leak at every turn that I can. So
don't tell us.
Yeah.
Please.
I still want to see it because I want to, again, like I just explained in my little rant, I want to see the film. I think it's going to be good. I think the people who made it are people who appreciate and like Superman. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and jump in. Watching SmackDown. I want Jade to be Storm so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Have you,
Jade is an insane Storm.
Jade Cargill has that Storm cosplay online if you want to look it up.
Yeah, it looks so freaking good.
She's awesome.
She's really, really good. Someone should post it in the cosplay Discord.
Omar, Chicken Jockey, indeed. Have either you had the chance to read The Power Fantasies, written by Kieran Gillen? Okay, so Power Fantasy has been on my list for a long time.
I've not read Power Fantasy. I don't know that one. But I like Kieran Gillen.
It's the comic I had in my hands, and I had to put back.
Oh.
By Kieran Gillen.
Why?
Because we recently had to cut our pull list because we realized we were buying way too many comics for the money that we're making.
Yeah.
So we kind of had to.
We had to readjust.
Like readjust our budget. So I was like, I really want to read this, but I can't. But as soon as volume 1 is out, I'm gonna read it.
Yeah, get the trade. The trade. Sometimes you need to save a few pennies.
No, Peter, I'm not nervous. I'm literally looking at your comment right now. That's why I'm looking down. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, Power Fantasy. I really, really, really want to watch it.
Okay.
Or read it.
Sorry about that, guys. I just had to post those, and now that's done. Oh yeah, I wanted to check to see because you guys were asking about if I dressed up. Did my post get approved?
Take a look.
Let me see. Oh.
So we actually have a couple cosplays planned.
That.
Oh my God, Chris!
Oh, Chris! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Welcome on in, Machoke. Is that Machoke? Wow. I am Maddie J. Fallen Helix. Fuffy Butts. At Gotham. Welcome on in, Fang Gang. Welcome to the Fang Gang. And I don't know, did the Plinko go? I think people have had a lot of success on the Plinko tonight.
And thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you so much for the 5
Just coming on in, dropping the 5s.
Appreciate you. I'm going to take some fancy sips for you.
Appreciate you.
How are you doing tonight, Chris? Are you excited for new Doctor Who tomorrow? I'm so excited. Also, while I am away right now, I did bring some things that you sent that I'm going to take some pics. So just FYI.
Yeah, sorry, John. John Young. I was answering your comment in the chat, and then we kind of got sidetracked with Chris's generosity over there. Yes. Thank you very much. But yeah, actually, we have a couple anime.
My post got approved on R// Marvel.
We got some anime-inspired cosplay coming up.
I'm gonna post one with the thing on. I didn't want. I saved my slightly spicier ones for maybe.
It is a. What would you say? A couple's cosplay?
Which one?
I'm trying not to give away too much. It's our anime-inspired...
What we're doing
What
next?
we're doing next.
Yeah, so Duck and I have done Vigilante and Peacemaker together, which was really
But the next one.
The next one is anime. It's from an anime. It's a recent anime. I don't know how much more we want to give away.
But it's...
We're working on it.
It's going to come up pretty good.
Thank you so much for the gifted sub, Matt. I appreciate you. Thanks for gifting the Chem Dog. Oh, so sweet.
Thank you, Matt.
Gifting the Chem Dog. Thank you, Matt. I'm going to take actually also another fancy sip for Chris. Because Chris, you know what? You deserve all the fancy sips, my friend. Chris said, I'm excited. Ruby will be back. Yes. I'm excited for more Ruby. Ruby Tuesday. Brian, hi. Aw, thanks, John. I appreciate you. Matt.
But yeah, we...
says you're welcome.
We got anime stuff coming up for...
Yes. Anime stuff.
Probably going to make its first appearance at YetiCon.
Probably at YetiCon, yeah.
So that'll come up.
Oh my goodness. Look at the eyeline.
The eyeline's pretty good.
The eyeline's pretty good. I'm going to need to go back and respond to some folks after such a poser. Very funny.
No, I think some pretty good guesses over on the YouTube chat. Amanda.
Some pretty good guesses. John says, are you going to cosplay as Momo from Dawn to Dawn? I don't know. Am I? If I were doing that, who would Duck be? Jujutsu says, Amanda, have you ever cosplayed as Wanda? I have actually. And I actually have on my OF and on my members only on YouTube, I have my Scarlet Witch ASMR that just went up recently.
In full cosplay the entire time. You also have multiple crowns for your Wanda.
I have 2 crowns for my Wanda, and if you look up like Scarlet Witch on my channel, Jujutsu, it should come up.
I'm so glad you like the Thunderbolts.
I also have a cosplay playlist on my YouTube channel, so if you check that, it should have all the videos that I've ever like worn cosplay in on my channel. It's federal election day here in Australia, says Dichotic. Wow, we just had our federal election. That's crazy, Dichotic. I hope you have a good time voting. And thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you.
Dichotic, good luck over there. I know things are just as crazy as everywhere else when it comes to the elections these days.
The camera again.
So...
I am Maddie J. Thank you for following our jank stream. Let me I guess I'll just unplug it. And then plug it back in.
What's the Hunger Games saying?
May the games be in your favor?
Yes, may the games forever be in your favor.
Oh my goodness. Sounds you're making it sound real rough. You're making it sound like Hunger Games in Australia. I hope you guys are doing okay over there. Hunger Games. Jeez.
Peter, that is actually not a bad idea. We would save so much money.
Eric, hello. Eric says hi. Otto says Turbo Granny cosplay. Otto, you know I want to do a Turbo Granny cosplay. Well, actually, we were also thinking of doing Granny cosplay from Dawn to Dawn.
Double Granny.
Double Granny. So Duck would be Turbo Granny, and then I'd be Momo's grandma. Whoa. Are you at? Oh, I keep forgetting that I can't touch the screen. Yeah. I don't know why I thought I could do that.
Putting fingerprints all over my screen.
I'm so sorry.
It's not
Chris said, woo,
it's not like I work on
80K now. I'm saving up those points. Nice, yes. Oh my goodness, that would actually be crazy if someone redeemed a cosplay right now, because I don't know what I could do. I don't really have anything.
Which is your favorite cosplay in your entire life, Amanda?
My favorite cosplay in my entire life? I think right now I'd probably say Rogue. I think that's my dream.
You're in love with Rogue.
I really love the hair.
She's
the
your
suit,
childhood
jacket.
Love.
She is my childhood love. She is one of my bisexual awakenings, I think. And oh my God, I haven't been wearing my mic this entire time. Oh my God, sorry guys. And I just I feel like Rogue's look is so iconic. I just love her as a character.
All right,
So.
let's talk comics.
Okay, let's go back to some comics.
Okay.
Chris said, I say Caitlin Fairchild should be one of the next cosplays. Yes, yeah, you were showing from Gen 13. I've never done a Wildstorm cosplay. And I feel like Caitlin Fairchild has a great look.
You know what's funny?
Honest.
You've done a G.I. Joe cosplay before you've done...
Yeah, I've done a G.I. Joe cosplay before I've done Wildstorm, which is pretty crazy. And actually, I feel like Caitlin Fairchild and Scarlet are kind of have a similar vibe.
That's why I thought about it.
Yeah, that's why you thought about it.
All right, so NYX.
Definitely.
Just to go back on this real quick, it ended.
Allons-y.
Was the ending good? I don't think so. But quickly, let's take a look at this ad.
Which Joe cosplay? Lady J? I know. I was
Spider
Scarlet.
Girl. Why are we doing this, guys?
I don't know.
They recently had a mandate that said we have too many spider people in Marvel.
I don't know, but Dylan, this is the DNA cover.
I know. I love David Nakayama.
David Nakayama was so happy about this cover.
David Nakayama is so good.
So I can't dislike it because I'm like, oh, David Nakayama's so excited for Spider Girl.
We lost Ben for this.
I know.
Ben Reilly had to become Chasm because they said we
DNA.
have too many spider people. And
DNA.
since then, we've made Spider Boy, Spiderling, Spider Girl,
potatoes.
Spider Ham Chop. I don't know.
All the spiders.
All the spiders.
Yeah, I know. The fact that Ben is gone is pretty brutal.
Ben is my favorite Spider-Man.
Okay, let's talk about this. Magik. I have to read 2 in this one. And wait, no. I have to read 2, 3, and 4. So I don't know. But I'll tell you what I do know. I freaking love this cover.
I will say Spider-Girl looks cool, but it's like, wow.
And I'm really excited to catch up on Magik because I haven't been hearing anything bad about this book at all.
Don't worry, Peter. Everyone will have a bi-awakening someday.
Happens to us all. But yeah, I gotta say, I feel like Magik so far has been one of the stronger of the solo books that we've gotten.
Magik is solid.
One thing that I am really liking about From the Ashes is that we are just getting so many solo books, and that I think so many of them have been quite strong. So like that's a plus. But I'm also just like, still too many books. However, I'm glad that the solos are doing well.
And we got that Emma Frost
I'm
issue.
not glad about what happened to Dazzler though, because that was brutal.
Emma Frost solo coming soon as well.
That's gonna sell like so insanely well. That's gonna be so collectible, that Emma Frost. How much you want to bet? That people are gonna be coming in and buying all the covers, and then we're not gonna get any options. We need to get there early when Emma Frost comes out.
Stanley said Spider and X-Men comics need to be better.
Spider-Man and X-Men comics
the Spider whatever
Spider
hyphen whatever and X-Men comics need to be better.
I feel like there are highs and lows right now.
And I would say that the problem is, just to follow up on you, is because there are too many of them.
Yeah, well, and the other thing that I think is that for X-Men, like we are also just coming out of Krakoa, so it's been pretty crazy.
Oh, Jack, I'm so glad you're enjoying Magik. Yeah, Jack said love it. Jack Muad'Dib.
Nice.
Love
Yeah,
it. Magik is my second favorite thing to read in Marvel right now, next to Storm.
Yeah, I have heard that it's really good. I see people also in the Twitch chat saying that Storm is really good. Chemdog's also saying they like Spider-Boy. Yeah, I've heard Spider-Boy is good.
Okay, here's the thing. I have nothing against all these like other spider people.
It's more just like that we can't have this person, but then we're going to have like because we have too many. And then it's the hypocrisy that Duck, I think, has issues with.
Yeah,
not
and it was
really the spider people themselves.
It's also because it's the same mandate when they cut the original Scarlet Spider comic, the Kane Parker Scarlet Spider, and the Flash Thompson Venom comic at the same time.
Right.
They cut them back in the day because they said, we have too many spider books. We need to trim it down.
Right.
And then those were two of my favorite books, and they were both amazing. And then they cut them, and then they just gave us... What was the next thing that happened after that, Amanda? Do you know? The first Spider-Verse event, where they had a million Spider-Verse crossovers with 100 different spider people. I was like, really? Kane died for this?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but also...
Just feels like that all over again. Sorry, I'm an old, jaded comic book fan. I still love comics, I promise.
You're jaded, but not that jaded. There's definitely more people jaded. There's definitely people that are more jaded than you are, Duck, I think, out there.
What's going on with
says,
Venom?
already, I gotta hit the hay to help my head. Thanks for streaming today, Amanda. Even though you're on vacation, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sherry. Have good sleeps. Have some good sleeps.
Oh, good.
Good.
I read...
You're like me reading Joker earlier.
I read GTG. Good night, Jujutsu Sorcerer. Thank you for summoning me. I appreciate your presence here in the chat. Have a great night, and I hope to see you again soon.
Chris said there were like 4 Spider-Women, right? There was a lot of... I mean, to be fair to the Spider-Women, like not a lot of the Spider-Women or Spider-Girls like have the same names at least. So there's that.
Yeah, but they just kept making them because they were like...
Yeah, but there's a lot of them.
They were like, how about Anya Corazon? Ah, she didn't work out. How about... Okay,
Oh
let's
my
bring out this
gosh,
next one.
also the fact that Anya gets like so nerfed,
Excuse
I feel,
me.
in Spider Island. But anyways, yeah, but there have been quite a few. I mean, like they're not all called like Spider Woman or Spider Girl.
And
but
before we
there's been
get to
a lot.
this, because I know you really want to talk about this.
Oh hush, yeah.
We'll get to this real quick, but I just got to say, Peter, what's going on with Venom? For everyone who wants to know in the chat, what's going on with Venom right
Nathan,
now?
we're on vacation right now.
Venom symbiote has disbonded from Eddie and is now bonded to Mary Jane for reasons.
Yes.
I could get into details, but I'll just it'll get too deep. Secondly, what's Eddie doing now that he's not bonded to Venom? He's bonded to Carnage, which sounds weird, kind of dumb, but actually one of the coolest horror books right now currently going. Highly recommend it. The Eddie Carnage dichotomy and chemistry that they have for the book is, I would say, worth your time checking out.
I think that was the book too that when it was originally announced, we were both kind of like, oh boy. But then I was like, you know what? It kind of depends on how they write that though, because it could be interesting. So I'm glad that it ended up being the latter and not the initial reaction.
But that's kind of what's happening with Venom. But
let's talk about Batman Hush too.
Everyone, especially Jack, who just said, I haven't read Batman Hush yet. Batman Hush 2
I got caught up today on my Batman
the
Hush.
best, dumbest comic.
It's so dumb.
It's so beautifully done.
Done or dumb?
No, I was gonna say done because Jim Lee is on the art, but it's so beautifully.
I thought you were saying it's also beautifully dumb.
I was making a thing here. It is so beautifully done artistically.
It is
because
beautifully
Jim Lee is on the art, but it is
the
so
art is gorgeous.
beautifully dumb because Jeff Loeb is writing it, and oh my god.
There's some stuff in here.
Some of the things that are
I'll
written.
just read them my favorite line. Should I just read you guys my favorite line?
Yes.
I think that basically sums up how I feel. But also look at this art though. Like, look at that. Look at that. What?
No, Steven, there were no other
What?
cosplays, just Amanda.
There's no other what?
Cosplays at the theater. Just
Oh
you.
no, I was the only cosplayer that I saw. There were a lot of people though that really liked the cosplay, so that was nice. So to anyone that said hi to me,
Jayton.
Thanks for saying hi.
However you say your name quickly. Ultimate Universe currently, very worth your time jumping in. Start with the Ultimate Invasion 4-issue mini. That's kind of your primer to get into it. You could jump into any of the series at any point and be kind of fine, but I would recommend reading that 4-issue mini first. It kind of sets up where the world is and how it is.
The camera froze again.
Kind of
What
established.
is up with this camera?
I don't know. But once you have done that, or even if you don't do that, just pick a series, jump into it. They're all good. Some are better than others. I don't really want to like power scale them right now, but jump into any of the new Ultimate series. I love them. Probably my favorite thing at Marvel right now is the Ultimate series.
So this is a line. Let me just read you this line. And
Loeb
Batman
is
Hush
usually
2,
good. That's why I'm surprised.
Loeb is usually good. Loeb can be a lot of things. That's what I think. I think it really depends on the book. I've read some bad Loeb and some good Loeb.
But especially on Batman, he's very consistent.
Well, I mean, here's the thing though, like there's some issues that I have with the specific lines, but this is the thing I was saying to you about this book. I do feel like the characterization of each person is like good. My issue with some of it is that I just feel like the actual wording of things is not as good. Could be better. Pardon?
I'm frozen again.
Oh my gosh.
Just Rob, I am not dressed in a spacesuit. This is my Magneto sweater.
Yeah, so I feel like the other thing is that the character's tone is all right, but it's just sometimes the wording that they're saying.
There it goes again.
It's just freezing. I feel like we actually need to unplug it.
Oh,
wait, no, it's back. Okay, let's just pray to the camera gods. But the other thing that I was saying was that, yeah, so the tone is good, but the other thing is just that these characters feel like
they stuck.
they're from a different era.
Yeah, they're stuck in a time.
Kind of stuck in a time,
like
specific time lock.
Yeah.
There it goes again. Time lock.
Do you want to just switch to my webcam?
No.
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 Is my webcam not good enough for you?
Well, we could. We would just need to maybe raise the computer, I guess, if you want to switch the webcam.
All right, hold on. I'll be back.
Okay.
You continue
Are
with
you
your
gonna
rant.
get levels?
No.
What are you doing? You going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Bio break for Duck.
Here I go.
So one of the lines that's in here is good luck. And Batman in his inner monologue says, I should have known better, especially me. I should have known better. I should have known better, especially me. Especially me? Isn't that a little redundant? I should have known better, especially me. In issue 1, the Joker shoe was the thing that got me. The Joker shoe killed me. But yeah, I mean, the one thing that I feel about Batman Hush 2 is that it kind of feels like it's giving us the Hush that's a little bit more aligned with what Jeff Loeb wanted to do before he made the decision to kind of change the story because of everything that was happening over at Marvel with them bringing back Winter Soldier. And then the question was kind of like, if we're bringing Jason Todd back, I think it like felt too similar. So I think he got kind of just like cold feet on his story and ended up changing it. And I feel like this is more kind of what he wanted to originally do with Hush a little bit, but still acknowledging the continuity that's happened. So you can't obviously do exactly that. Like Tommy's obviously still Hush and all that stuff. It's not Jason, but it feels more in line with that. However, then it kind of also feels like it's retreading ground that we've just like already dealt with and that we kind of dealt with recently, like in the last few years. However, it's still relevant. So I mean,
I know it's kind of a spoiler.
What?
But you have to show chat the new Riddler redesign. Please.
Yeah, I think I can just show them that part though, can't I? Because I don't think that's that much of a spoiler if I just show them like this one page. So there's the Riddler redesign. Can I just also remind you guys that this is supposed to be a comic that is in modern continuity? And I think that's just another thing that bothers me with it. I'm sorry, my camera is like freezing every freaking 5 seconds right now. Guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know why. Is it hot? Is it too hot? It is pretty warm. I think it's having issues with just like overheating. But it's only a couple years old. It really shouldn't have those problems. So I don't know what its beef is, but that's the beef. Let me show you. Again, there you go. There's Riddler. If you guys can see him. So yeah, it's kind of a vibe. It kind of feels like a book that's from a different time. But if you think about it that way, then I feel like it's not too bad, honestly. I liked issue 2 better than I liked issue 1. So, and now I need to read issue 3 because the way it ends. So it is weirdly becoming a bit of a must read for me. Like I'm excited to read the next issue, even though I'm like, this book is kind of dumb. Like just some of the things that Batman does or says in his inner monologue, I'm like, it's just kind of dumb. Another writer that didn't read the last X years of a story before they wrote their story. So typical, says Jack. Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's the case, but I just feel like there's definitely a specific direction that they wanted to go in with this. And they kind of just said, like, it doesn't matter if other things don't fit. Like, we don't really care.
Sorry, I didn't want to bring my mic into the bathroom.
No, that's okay. Sorry. It just froze, but then it resumed. So never mind. That doesn't look like the Riddler, says Chris. Yeah, you're not kidding.
He's not keeping it hush hush.
He's not keeping it hush hush. Yeah, Tommy also does a thing where he's like whispering. He's going back to his whispering thing.
Yeah.
Which, like, I guess he did whisper before.
Is it better than the original Hush? Right now, no. But there's still a couple more issues to see where it goes. But right now, oh boy, this is a dumb fun ride.
I think I'm gonna probably do a review on it when I'm done, but I don't know. Maybe I'll also add it to my next poll for what review I should do this month. Maybe Batman Hush 2 will be on there. I am gonna put Batman Hush, I think, on my comic book club options on Patreon and Sentry, actually, because of Thunderbolts. It made me want to go back and read Sentry. So.
And also, guys, if you're not on the Patreon, by the way,
check it
out. There
is
a comic book club where we all read comics together and then do a full breakdown chat about it.
Yeah.
Punisher said, Yelena X Bob.
Yelena X Bob. Yo, I literally was talking about this when we got out of the movie. I was like, there's going to be a lot of people shipping Yelena and Bob now. That's where we're at. And yeah, maybe. I felt the energy. I felt it.
So I want to talk about this next.
Okay.
Even though we're frozen, but it froze right as I was showing it off the comic.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect. Martian Manhunter, absolute Martian Manhunter. Holy shit, is this comic good. The art, unbelievable. The concept, we are revitalizing John Jones in a way that, like, people who have never heard of this character before are jumping into this comic and being like, this is amazing. This is everything. Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
Hold on, let me pull up
my face was very much in the glow of the light.
Let's pull up some of this art here.
Of my phone. My phone is like brighter than the lights around us.
The colors.
I could light us with this phone.
Like the structure of the panels.
This is my screen.
It's so good.
That's what we need. Just like a light right here. That would be better
honestly,
lighting.
If I were to highlight any of the absolute books currently, Martian Manhunter is at the top. It is so different, but somehow encapsulates all the things that make main universe John good, and then also escalates it in a way, in a new way that makes it unique and still a fun ride to jump in, and you don't know where it's going to go. It's a great little mystery as well. Thank you. But yeah, it's great.
Did our camera freeze again? It did.
A little bit.
It's freezing like every 2 seconds now. So I don't really know what to do.
So I said maybe switch it over to the webcam and I'll grab a thing to pull it up.
Okay. You want to bring a thing to pull it up?
To like level it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Don't worry, folks. We have technical difficulties up here, but...
We're going to be on it.
Oh, Jaden, you couldn't get into it? What's up? What didn't you like about it? I mean, again, not judging you, just personally would like to hear your critique on it. Joan Jans. What are you doing?
Nothing. I just wanted to delete a thing, but I don't seem to have any. I don't know how to do it on Mac. It's like I don't have any features.
What are you looking at? Point. This one?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, what was I gonna say? What were you asking me? You asked me something.
I'm going to grab a thing, switch over to the webcam mic.
Okay.
So that we don't have to deal with this freezing constantly.
Yeah, because it keeps freezing. It's International Harry Potter Day. I didn't know that was a thing.
Lift the laptop, please.
Mm-hmm.
Now switch the input or output to the webcam.
Okay.
I know it's not what you want because it's not perfect, and Amanda likes perfection.
But
it'll work.
Like this is a higher quality image. We're gonna switch to a lower quality image, guys. I'm sorry, but it will not freeze. So that's a pretty good plus, I think.
Hey, that's pretty good. Who are you kidding?
It's all right.
Look at that.
Also, you don't want this angle, though. Just grab, like, one more thing to put under it. We don't want it up. It's not a great angle. Want it to be level.
Lift
That's a better
the
angle.
laptop.
Lift the laptop.
Is that better for you?
Yes. This is much better.
See, we made it work, and now no more freezing. Hello, Eric.
Winter is coming to the stream. Yeah, it's freezing. It's freezing in here. 100%.
Not anymore.
We like the booger angle, says Lumix. No,
And
that's
yeah,
not a flattering
Stephen
angle.
Kane did come back. He's still around,
Gotta
but
have
just
a
doesn't have a solo comic
level
anymore.
angle. It's a good cam, Amanda, says Joker. Well, thanks, Joker. I will say this is probably better for our eye line because now you guys, your chat is on the screen. So other than our YouTube chat, but if we brought our YouTube chat up to the same eye level, then our eye levels would both be pretty good because Duck is kind of on the YouTube chat and I'm on the Twitch chat.
Yeah, well, I mean, I hope you like issue 2 more than issue 1. I mean, not every comic is for everyone. It's just one of the ones that I really enjoyed.
You want to talk about this?
Speaking of comics that aren't for
That you
everyone,
enjoy?
Heavy Metal came back. And I loved Heavy Metal during its original run. And then unfortunately, it died.
Thank you, Marvel Man. So far we are, although we've basically spent all day working today. So
But it's nice to just
Happy
chat and chill
vacation.
and hang out with everybody. But
It
yeah,
is.
the Heavy Metal, for those who don't know, was a imprint for a kind of a counterculture comic book style magazine. They have a couple movies out. I think it's Heavy Metal and Heavy Metal 2000. Ooh, I can't show that. That is boobs.
Booba.
That is a woman getting her head cut off.
I think you can show that art.
I can show.
Earth
Oh, that's just an ass.
Oh, whoa, that looks great. No, show this. Can't you show this? What's wrong with this? That's great.
Just a lot of crazy like sci-fi and
I like that art.
fantasy stuff, but it's definitely pitched at an older audience for sure. But there's a lot of history in this book, and there's a lot of just it's a anthology series, so just a lot of like really
Eric
fun
said, "How
stories.
deep in the sauce are we?" I'm like moderately deep in the sauce. How deep in the sauce are you?
That deep.
Oh my God, Duck is very deep in the sauce. Based on the art you just showed me.
I'm very much enjoying my vacation.
Yes. We both have some sips, some fancy sips, and I was saying if you guys, we aren't doing a wheel tonight. I obviously don't have my wheel with me, but if you support, not only do you get to play Plinko over here, we got Plinko up on the board.
Plinko's
here
running.
Plinko's running, but we will also take more fancy sips. In fact, if a few more people supported, I would have to actually open up a new
Fancy sip?
which is kind of scary to me. I don't know what state I'd be in or if I'd be coherent.
Going through.
Sort of. I've got 1989 though, about 2003. Through about 2003 for Heavy Metal. Ooh, that's nice.
That's a nice little collection
Nice
right
collection.
there. Amanda, this is your comic.
Joker is asking, Duck, do you like heavy metal music?
I love heavy metal music.
Hey, Eric, salude. Or do we just say salut?
Salute.
Salut.
Salute. I mean, Peter,
One more sip and I gotta open a new one.
for TOS purposes, this is not alcoholic
Mine is not
in any way
so
imaginable.
mine actually isn't. I don't drink.
Harlan, hello.
I let
Welcome
myself
on in.
have one drink a month because I like the taste of booze, but I just don't really like the feel of booze much anymore. So,
Talk about the comic you haven't read yet.
yeah, this one,
Yeah.
G.I. Joe. I'm very excited to catch up on G.I. Joe, though. I actually just moved. I know I have to do NYX for Duck, but what I really want to be reading right now, I'm going to be real with you guys, is G.I. freaking Joe. Because I don't know if you guys have heard me rant about this comic, but I'll just say what I usually say, which is G.I. Joe, let's go. This comic is amazing. It is like G.I. Joe for adults, and I freaking love it. It's so, so good. So I'm a few issues behind right now. I got to get caught back up. But then we also got a bonus book put in our bin that was not on our pull.
Oh, Mr. Bottom Massage Man.
Oh, but is
Bottom Massage.
but is relevant, and it is. I think Duke is going rogue. Personally, is what I think is happening, but we'll see.
G.I. Joe.
Silent Missions Duke. Or this might be like a flashback story. I'm not sure, but Duck was like, "This is also in our bin," and I was like, "Yes, I will take it." It's G.I. Joe from Image. I will take it. Thank you so much, Lex Tex, for following. I appreciate you. Welcome on into the Fang Gang, my friend. Anyways, we love it. Sam and Ray, thank you so much for following. Welcome on into the Fang Gang, my friends.
Continuing my non-alcoholic journey into the evening.
Your hydration journey.
Yes.
Very hydrating. Renell is on a 5-stream streak. Thanks for streaking, Renell. Welcome on in.
Pork chop sandwiches.
Pork chop sandwiches. Hope you're having a good evening or good day. What, am I going to talk about this?
No, I'm grabbing this one. Sorry, for you.
Okay, for me, and that one for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
has anyone ever watched the G.I. Joe movies before? The live action movies? I have.
did anyone know that the Silver Surfer
haven't
is dying?
What? Again?
Death of the Silver Surfer.
Didn't he die before?
Not like this. Because we need to make way
For
Shia LaBeouf in the
LaBeouf.
comics.
Yeah, because the comics have to match the MCU.
So we're killing off Norrin Rad.
That's sad. Don't kill off Norrin Rad.
Wait,
Just let
Sam
Shia
and
LaBeouf
Ray.
be in the MCU. What? I watched Annie 1-2 play a game and I have no clue how it works anyway, says Sam and Ray. You're watching Annie 1-2 play a game? Oh my goodness. You know what? I never know how all the games are working. What's Annie playing right now? What's Annie up to, Sam? Also, thank you so much again for the follow and welcome on in. I love Annie. Maybe we'll raid into Annie after stream, depending on if Annie's still on.
I like that idea.
Yeah, Annie's great. Annie's great. You would also really like Annie's content. She's hilarious.
I'll also let you know that Venom
She has this awesome,
is relaunching soon
like fart sound
in May.
that she does. Relaunching in May? Sorry.
With Steve Orlando.
With Steve Orlando.
But that's not what we're here to talk about right now. We're here to talk about
Horizon, nice.
Amazing Spider-Man.
Some chess game in Horizon?
Volume whatever. Issue 2 just came out. This art is... Wait, it's on chat. This art is so good. It's hard to tell where the story's going to go currently because, you know...
The first issue was
issue
so
2.
good.
But I liked issue 2. But Joe Kelly writing, Pepe Larraz on art.
Skinny 3490,
Pepe.
thank you so much for following. Welcome in.
Killing it. Like,
Welcome on into the Fang Gang, my friend.
hold on, look at this.
Oh yeah, that looks
Look
sick.
at this.
I really like
Battle
Pepe
scene.
Larraz.
It's so good. Pick it up for the art, if not anything. It's also a new jumping on point for Amazing Spider-Man.
But also, I thought the story was going pretty well in issue 1.
Say what you will about ASM and stuff, but it's like, it's comfort food comic right now.
Yeah.
If you want to read no pun intended, amazing Spider-Man story, check out Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man is great.
You're up
I have
next.
an awesome fart sound too, says Eric.
Here you go, double
Eric,
feature.
I'm sure your fart sounds are great. I believe. Looks very Linnell Francis Yu. Yeah, it does kind of have a similar look, Pepe and you.
He does great with like motion and like what's the word I'm looking for here? Like dynamic scenes.
Yeah. Indy said, I wish I could like comics. My brain doesn't like reading cells. It wants to read left to right.
See, Jack, I disagree with you real quick. just because he said Silver Surfer was never a good character. There are really good Silver Surfer books
Eric,
out there.
thank you for the 100 bits.
Silver Surfer Black
My last sip. If I have to take another one, I'm going to have to open a new
is
beverage.
fantastic. Also, Silver Surfer, oh my god.
Is my hair on my mic? I hope not.
The Silver Surfer by Mobius, amazing artist, rest in peace. That book is crazy good. Also, Silver Surfer by Dan Slott, I really enjoyed. I never finished it because it did the thing where it like ended and then relaunched with a new #1. I never continued past where it ended, but everything I read in the Dan Slott run I thought was great. So, I mean, there are good Silver Surfer runs out there, but I know what you mean when it's like he's kind of more of a prop a lot of the time. But when people take the time to actually understand the character and write around him and devise a good story for, it's like, yeah, he's a silver guy who surfs through the cosmos and has like cosmic power. But when you can find a way to like encapsulate that and like explore his character through it, and that's when he works the best.
Hey, Dead Pup. Thank you so much for the Ed Sheeran shout out in chat. Love that. Love that. Dead Pup said, Ed Sheeran, love Photograph is my fave. Photograph is a great frickin' tune, man.
Absolute
If you love
Constantine would be
Photograph,
so
Photograph's
cool.
from Multiply.
And
I
yeah,
believe.
Stanley, it's pretty cool.
I've been a fan of Ed since Plus. Kind of like he played at the first year that he played at the MMVAs. That was the first year that I found out about Ed, and I went to his show in Toronto at Echo Beach, which was pretty sick. He actually sang a cappella out over the crowd.
I'm gonna plug this in.
It was crazy, man. It was sick. And I've been to see him every time he's been to Toronto. So we were on the floor for Multiply. And we got really close, actually. But then I almost fainted. It was really hot that day. And I don't even know what happened. It was really hot. Did I have like hot shoes on or something? Why was I warm?
Because you were surrounded by people.
There was a lot of people, and it was a hot day. And yeah, so I almost passed out. And then we had to come like a little bit further out, but we were still on the floor, and we just stayed a little bit further back from people.
Don't mind me.
And I've been really close at an Ed concert before, like near the front. So I was like, let other people have the fun.
Okay.
Oh
Hopefully.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't die every 2 seconds now.
Yeah. But yes, love the Photograph, love.
You can hit allow, by the way.
Allow. Oh wait, I have to click it.
They're not shameless at all,
I think
Peter.
everything's a touch screen. I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening to me. It's the fancy steps.
I can see your fingerprints on my screen.
No, I didn't touch it. I just thought about touching it. Silver Surfer NES game is amazing. Said nobody ever, says Indy.
Okay. Wait a minute. Silver Surfer NES game.
Eric says don't do it.
Terrible. However, the soundtrack, absolute
I have to
fire.
get more fancy sips.
Do it. I dare you.
I have to because Eric
Yeah.
supported again.
Who did that?
That was Eric.
Jeff Wallen? No.
Jeff Whalen?
No, Wallen.
Jeff Waha.
Hold on. Silver Surfer. I should know this. I am too sober to think about who Silver.
Oh my goodness. I'm scared to have this. I don't know what this is going to do to me, guys. Pretty sure you guys can still hear me loud and clear because my mic
Should
is
be
on.
fine.
Yeah, so. All right.
Jeff Fallen. Why couldn't I remember that? Jeff Fallen, amazing chiptune composer. If you guys don't know this about me, I am a huge video game music nerd, and Silver Surfer's up there as like some of the best NES music ever. It's insane. I don't know how much I would play some, but I feel like we would
Cheers,
get
Eric.
copyright struck. But
Definitely. Definitely would.
if you just look up like just the Silver Surfer
The fact that you
OST,
also said don't do it when you sent it. Dastardly.
if you look up
I
the
said
Silver Surfer
don't.
OST on YouTube, I highly recommend it. It
I know,
like
but then you supported, so I have to. That's what I said.
The amount of stuff that they do with chiptunes.
Chiptunes.
Yeah.
What is a chiptune?
You only have so many
Music?
sound channels.
In like a video game, like how many?
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah.
You only had so many sound channels that you could use, and it's like the way that Jeff Fallen was able to like incorporate it and like layer it on top of each other and make like a symphony.
You guys need to subscribe. Put guest in the chat. Put the guest command in chat. Put the guest command in chat. You guys need to subscribe to Duck on YouTube because Duck's gonna make content soon, and Duck should talk about video game music. I think
Nothing will beat Mega Man 2 or DuckTales.
he loves video game.
Don't
music,
get me
and it's so
started on
interesting.
Capcom music. Capcom music is like the GOAT. The intro to Mega Man 3. Okay, I'm boring you. I can see that in the
What?
screen. I'm
no,
sorry.
no.
I'll
I'm just
move.
reading chat while you're
It's
talking.
okay. I'll move away.
I just said you should talk about
Back
it.
to my cage.
What? Where are you going?
It's okay.
This is Duck. How many fancy sips have you had?
I'll close the gate.
Oh my god. Are you gonna come back?
Talk about Wonder Woman.
What? All right. I was just reading chat. I'm sorry, guys. I think that Duck is jealous of you, my chat. I'm sorry. I was listening to you too. But I was also
I just know I get carried away when I
No,
talk about
I like when
video
you
game
talk
music.
about it. You don't have
Very
to
passionate about video game
You
music.
don't have to feel like you're taking it away. Salmon Ray says, aw. Aw, like as in, because Duck's such a weird cutie. This is true. The vacation cage. Yes, we have a special vacation cage for
Jack
Duck.
Kelly, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I do have stuff that I'm actually working on right now.
Yeah, his stuff is older, but he is working on stuff.
I know I haven't uploaded in like a million years, but like it's coming.
Did you put the guest command in here?
No.
Put guest and put Patreon, because I talked about that earlier.
Is that just exclamation mark guest?
Exclamation mark guest, exclamation mark Patreon. If people want to check out the Comic Book Club, or if people want to check out you and subscribe, because those are cool things. Duck cage. There's no duck. Woo! I like that. Is that what you were writing, just Rob?
Wait, I can probably play
Duck
that.
cage. Woo! I don't even know if singing that I could get in trouble. Probably Disney will be taking down my channel as we speak. Alexa, play the DuckTales theme.
Don't say that. She's gonna play it.
Oh my god. Reposed. Vamp, have you heard the Ed Sheeran perfect duet with Andrea Bocelli? I have, Indy. Yes, with Andrea Bocelli. Yeah. It's really good.
Wait, hold on.
Were you about to play Time to Say Goodbye by
Darkwing Duck.
Andrea Bocelli? Duck is here to talk comics and chew bubble gum. He's all out of bubble gum. That's right. Well, and he's here to talk gaming music. Because it's a passion. Do, 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 do.
Okay, before we get obliterated by
Copyright struck.
copyright. But anyway, Darkwing Duck is so good.
Okay. So, anyways.
And DuckTales.
And DuckTales. This is Absolute Wonder Woman issue. What issue are we on? Issue 7 already. Wow, the time is flying. The time is zooming. I need to get caught up. I need to read issue 6, but I have it with me, I think. I only have to read issue 6.
Show off the art though, because Absolute Wonder Woman, as Jack Moadib said, has no business being this good.
It is every business being this good, I think,
is.
because it's Wonder Woman.
Yeah. I love Darkwing Duck so much. Jack.
Yo, though, can we talk about how this is really giving me some Historia vibes?
She did say she took inspiration from Wonder Woman
Y'all, we
Historia.
need to talk about Historia. I need to go back and just revisit Historia, and we need to talk about it.
Comic book
This is
recommendation
amazing.
of the week. Wonder Woman Historia.
Yes, please do yourself a favor. Go back and read Wonder Woman Historia. The art is so freaking good.
You know, Jess Rob, I've never watched Tailspin.
But anyways, gorgeous book. I'm sure I'm gonna love the story, so I can't wait. I can't wait. This one's near the top of my pile too.
one of those one of those.
But also, guys,
shows that
I'm
just
catching
never
up on
came
Andor.
to me.
I'm almost done season 1, so I'm almost ready to start season 2. Took me a minute. Latinum, what the heck? Thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies.
Whoa.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, Latinum.
Thank you so much. It's so kind of you. Latinum, thank you. That means I got to take some sips, though. God damn. Okay, thank you. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. Is the Plinko going? Has it been going?
Should be.
Is it going? Have you guys seen it? Did it go for you, Latinum? What triggers the Plinko? Thank you, Latinum. I appreciate you. Oh, I really like this. I got a new flavor. One of my fancy sips.
Hold
pretty
on.
tasty.
I saw someone talking about Black Midi
Eric,
as well.
thank you so much for the 100 bits. Test.
Hype train incoming.
Oh my goodness, test. Yeah, we have 4 minutes. If we get on the Twitch side, if we get...
Hey, KO Joe.
I think if someone
made
just
it.
gifts something, if we get like one more person supporting, I think we have a hype train.
Yeah, one more person supports and we get a hype train.
I think it's bits or sub or whatever. 2
Any-
minutes and
any
45
support.
seconds. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but hold on. I almost touched the screen because you put that in my
Gosh
brain
darn.
now. Who said Black Midi? Indie. There we go. Yo, Black Midi's great, but like Onomataguchi though, that's my shit. Love Onomataguchi. Proto Man. Who else is like really good?
Oh my goodness.
Whoa!
Whoa,
The train is
Matt.
shooting into your face.
Right into my face. Thank you so much for the hype train, Matt. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're drinking definitely non-alcoholic beverages, libations.
I am not drinking anything with alcohol. I can confess. Sam and Ray, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Thank you. Oh gosh. Here we go again. Drinking our little fancy sips.
Green Lantern's in a great place, I will admit. Like Dawn of DC in general has just been like a smash hit
very
for me
solid,
in terms of
I
DC.
think. I'm actually also looking forward to the new event.
What's
Whatever.
it, Out of Time?
Out of yesterday, something.
Heroes of Yesterday?
Heroes of Yesterday, maybe. Scott Pilgrim versus the World game.
Yeah,
Says Dead Pub.
that's who Onomaguchi. I played you music by them before. They did the whole soundtrack. And a lot of the songs are Toronto-based.
Marvel Man said, Eric, you're going to make Amanda very loopy from the fancy sips. I'll be giggling a lot. That's what I'm going to say. I'll be very squinty. This is Wonder Woman, and this is Tom King's Wonder Woman, and I'm very excited to be
Oh, thanks, Genko.
reading more of this.
Cheers.
Oh, wait, was there also 50 bits from Just Rob? 50 bits from Just Rob, and another 100 from Sam and Ray. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Oh, wait, and there was, what happened on the YouTube side? Something happened? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Jarrell, for following. I appreciate you. Welcome on into the Fang Gang. Now
wait.
you're following on both platforms, Jarrell. You're doing it all.
Jack, I've actually never heard of Power Company. Where's that?
You got to take two more fancy
Oh, my
sips.
goodness.
This is worse than when we watched Drunk History. When we used to do a thing where we would when we were on vacation together, we were watching Drunk History, and then we watched all of it, and then the show got canceled.
We were watching Drunk History.
And it's very sad because we actually were watching it and then found out that the show got canceled, and then we were like, that's such a freaking bummer. Also, thank you guys so much for the hype train, by the way. We're on our way to a level 1 hype train. We're 84% of the way. We have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. I don't know what we need. I don't know how to... Oh, wait, 250 bits or 1 sub will get us to the next level. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support, though. I appreciate all of you just for getting us here. And we would do it where when people would drink, we had to drink. So every time someone was drinking in the show, we would drink. This is back when I drank. I don't really drink anymore. Oh my goodness, Latinum. Oh my goodness. Or Duck, thank you so much for gifting to Dinosaur.
You're welcome,
Duck.
Dinosaur.
Oh my goodness.
I saw that name. I was like, you get a sub.
Are you making yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for the level 1 hype train. We're on our way to a level 2 hype train. Oh gosh, Eric says don't drink too much. But Eric, you sent bits, so now I must have a sip, a fancy sip. That's for Duck, and this is for you, Eric.
Huh. I'll have to look it up actually now. Power Company. Power Company Recharged. Let me add that to my list.
Renell, thank you so much for the on-screen celebration. Oh my goodness. Little party hats. I will also take a sip for that. Thank you so much. What are your fancy sips?
Oh, I
My
did see
fancy
this.
sips. How would we describe my fancy sips in a way? Is it TOS safe?
It's a green drink.
It's a green drink, yeah. It's a green drink. Where are we on vacation?
Will Amanda make it to the end of this stream?
Yeah. Where are we on vacation? Nowhere, like, far. Like, we didn't go on a plane or anything. We're still in Canada. Still in Canada on vacation. That pinky is way up. It's super fancy, ultra fancy. So yeah, we used to do that. No mean drunks in this stream. No mean drunks in this stream. Only sweetie drunks, if there's any. But yeah, we used to do that, and it was crazy. And then we went through the entire show doing it. It's from the beginning to the end. And now we own Drunk History on DVD because it is very important. And we didn't bring it. We were going to bring it this weekend to watch it. We're going to bring it with us to watch, to relive the memories. And yet,
Geeky PJ,
now
hello.
you are basically our Drunk History is what's happening instead. You, chat, are our enablers, so thank you.
Oh, Geeky PJ. Hi, Amanda. I'm new to the channel. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome on in. So glad that you can grab one of the live streams. Just chatting comics.
We're just chatting comics. I'm going to talk about Wonder Woman, and then I'll let you talk about
Bug Wars.
Okay. So this is Wonder Woman by Tom King. Also great if you guys are enjoying Absolute Wonder Woman. This is kind of a different vibe, but I've still been loving it. I've been loving it a lot. It's just, you know what? It's a great time for me in Wonder Woman right now. I love Tom King's Wonder Woman. I love Kelly Thompson's Wonder Woman. I'm just living my best Wonder Woman life. Wow, the art in this is like insanely good. Can we just talk about that?
Oh, Wonder Woman? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's always been solid.
Wonder Woman's art is just going off this week or these recent weeks. I don't know if these both came out.
You're very behind on it, so I don't know whereabouts we are.
Pardon? You don't know whereabouts we are in what?
Story.
Oh, for Wonder Woman? Yeah, I'm like a few issues behind. I need to catch up. I need to catch up on everything. That's the story of my life. And if you're wondering why and what I've been doing, I was reading a lot of Vampirella. So I've been doing that. And well, actually, yeah, because it's old Vampirella. So I don't have like books. I bought it digitally. Digital Vampirella. It's the way that I live. So that, and also watching a lot of Andor. Gosh, there's a lot of Andor to catch up on.
Andor's great.
Jeez,
you still need to watch more Solo Leveling.
I need to watch more Solo Leveling. We need to watch Vigilantes.
My Hero
We need to watch Vigilantes. So Vigilantes, Solo Leveling, Andor, Last of Us. What else is on right now? Doctor Who. I'm watching Doctor Who.
I feel
Just
like
a lot of things to watch right now.
Yeah, I feel
also,
like King
The
is very hit or
Rehearsal. I don't
miss.
know if anyone likes The Rehearsal, but I've also been watching that regularly.
I just love, what's his name? Nathan Fielder.
Yeah, Nathan Fielder. Yeah, he's very funny.
The Rehearsal's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
It's so good. It's such, honestly, the season is already crazy.
I know you don't like swearing
Annie's
on the stream too
listening
much,
to
but it's like
Ed.
it's such
Just
a
gonna
mind.
throw that out, says Indy. Oh my gosh, yes.
Frick.
What were you saying?
I said I love The Rehearsal because it's such a mind frick.
Such a mind frick? Such a mind bend?
Trying to keep your stream
That's
PG.
so funny because that's also the theme of our movies this month on Patreon for the Stay
Oh,
Nerdy
yeah.
tier, remember? We're doing Mindbender movies, guys. I'm going to be doing a movie watch along
Mind
for
freak.
my Patreon members each month.
Angel
in
is
addition to the
back.
ones that we do here regularly in the Discord, it's like an additional one that's for special Patreon members. And yeah, and so our next theme is going to be mind bends, bend the minds. I love Ed, and I love that Annie is listening to Ed. Critter Nation said, much like, it's good, much like New World, if you saw the trailers, you can tell everything that is going to happen.
I'm really enjoying Andor, by the way, over on the YouTube chat. Andor has been probably my
Thank you,
favorite
Marvel Man.
current Star Wars thing.
Martian Mind.
Blanker.
Blanker, yeah. Lomic says, I hope everyone has their horses picked for the Kentucky Derby tomorrow. Oh, is the Kentucky Derby tomorrow? I don't know. Y'all got your horses picked? I hope so. Are we going to an LCS for a free comic book day tomorrow? Says Dead Pup. Probably we will. We gonna do free comic book day? I feel like we should.
Yeah. Check
We're
that
gonna
out.
do a live from free comic book day. Is that what we're gonna do tomorrow instead of board games? Do you want to do that? I don't know where we're gonna go. We gotta find a place to go, but we should go. We probably won't go to our shop though, because it's kind of far away.
All right, so
Tell us about Bug Wars.
quickly, Bug Wars.
I'm so excited to read this.
So Bug Wars is great. I can't show you anything in here because it's either someone being horribly murdered or there's a lot of boobs.
There's a lot of boobs.
So, but I will say it's basically if Honey I Shrunk the Kids crossed with Doom, and the Doom Slayer was in like the world of ants and bugs, and he's just unstoppably murdering everything. So that's the most I can say about
We
that.
did a short on it on,
I don't want to give too much away
channel.
because it's really fun.
and it's really, really good.
The less you know about it, the more you'll enjoy it as it happens.
Yeah, it's pretty fun jumping into it. Eric said, I appreciate the adult comics. Me too, Eric. Me too.
Oh, Geeky PJ said,
All right,
Amanda,
Renell,
wait.
have a good time.
I don't know how to do it. Amanda, you mentioned a Discord server, so I'm curious how I can access.
If you just put !Discord into the chat.
I tried that and nothing happened.
Nothing happened. What are you talking about?
Exclamation point.
Discord. Wait, why am I trying to tap the screen again? Like that.
Like that?
Yep.
Wait, let me see.
Just give it a second. It takes a little longer on YouTube. I think because
Okay.
there's more of a delay. So just give it a second and see if it pops up. It should be there. There you go. There's the link
There
right
we go.
there.
Thank
Should
you.
be able to click that. You can join the Discord server. And then we have a Patreon as well that you can link to your Discord. And then the Patreon, if you want the like guaranteed
Wars, a
movie watch
Starship
along monthly.
Troopers story.
Although we do have a couple coming up as well just for the Discord for everyone, which is our Tron movie watch along, which I need to make a poll for.
We'll skip this one because we don't really have a...
What? Skip that one?
Well, do you want to talk about this?
Well, I mean, just give me both the Rockefellers.
Here.
I know I need to read the
You
Rockefellers,
haven't really read it.
but
Rip and tear until this is done.
I'm very excited to catch up on Rockefellers. I know I'm behind as well. I'm behind on everything. Such is the life of
I am
person that does-
UptownDuck, Geeky PJ.
too many things.
Nice to
So
meet you.
this is Rockefellers, which is the book that I'm reading right now from Ghost Machine. I was also collecting Hyde Street, but like we said, we had to make cuts.
Cuts had to be made.
Cuts had to be made. Hopefully hopefully one day when the world has come undone. Hopefully the world hasn't come undone. Hopefully one day we'll be able to just up our bin again. I'm sure that'll happen, but for now, the cuts. So yeah, Rockefellers. I really enjoyed what I've read of it so far. The early stuff, I feel like is really interesting. I like the characters, I like the family dynamic. But yeah, I'm behind. But Ghost Machine. You guys should read Ghost Machine because I got a lot of cool things.
Hey, you want to support
Rockefeller's only one of them.
independent comics? Ghost
Hey,
Machine.
Ghost Machine.
They're one of those guys.
We also have Exceptional X-Men, which I am behind on, but I love that Mr. Sinister's on this cover. What's Mr. Sinister doing to Kate and Emma and Bobby? Probably
nice to meet
nothing
you too, Geeky
good.
PJ. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks for chilling
Very
with
much
us.
appreciated.
I hope that you are having a good time and appreciate you being here.
And yeah, we'll probably see you in the Discord.
Yeah. There's lots of cool stuff in the Discord. If anyone does want to join, it is free to join. And then, like I said, through the Patreon, if you link it, you get access to some other stuff in there as well. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. But I will say that Exceptional X-Men still, so far, is my favorite book of the mainline X-Men books of our main titles. So, yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Amanda doesn't really like tacos too much. You're not a big taco person.
What?
Someone asked us if we were having tacos for Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, I don't really like tacos too much. Yeah.
But
I was like, where are you going with this? This feels like a random.
You do love chimichangas, so
do love
We'll probably do
chimichangas.
a chimichanga for you.
Maybe we could do a chimichanga.
And I'll have all of the tacos or quesadillas.
Yeah. Oh, I love quesadillas too.
Okay, I can't really say anything about this issue without spoiling anything.
It's very spoilery.
Yeah, you've heard me talk about Ultimate Spider-Man like crazy before, so like read Ultimate Spider-Man. It's absolutely amazing. But this is one of the coolest twists on Mysterio. I told Amanda about it the other night when I read it.
Yes.
This is such an awesome Mysterio concept.
Sick.
I love it.
It sounds pretty sick, I gotta say.
And then last but
I realized
not
I was
least,
partway through my duo, guys, so I hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna finish this.
we have Absolute Flash issue 2. And what happens in Absolute Flash issue 2, Amanda?
What happens? Tell me.
We get introduced to a bunch of the Absolute Rogues.
Yeah.
But also...
What also?
Absolute Gorilla Grodd?
What? Absolute Gorilla Grodd is in there?
I don't want to show anything because it's a spoiler, but hey,
I
if you
will
want to
be
see
adding that to the top of my pile as well.
Some of the big changes that they made to
You've never
the
had
Flash universe.
chimichangas, Marvel Man? Oh my god, chimichangas are
Pretty
amazing. Even though, you know what's weird? Deadpool got me into chimichangas, and Deadpool doesn't even really like chimichangas. He's a poser. But I think they're really good. I think, honestly, Wade should eat more chimichangas. I know he just likes them because they're a goofy name.
Okay, Peter, I know
It's fun to say.
The Mysterio
Chimichanga.
thing is so good. Don't spoil it.
a great
People
name.
need to read it. But also, Geeky PJ, if you're not reading any comics right now, I would recommend just jumping into Ultimate Spider-Man. May seem a little different at first, but it is pure Spider-Man awesomeness.
And it's kind of great because it kind of is like fresh.
It's fresh.
It's like super fresh.
It's a brand new take on Spider-Man. While at the same time kind of giving us, the fans, everything we've ever wanted.
Sorry guys, I'm almost on my duo. Is that all of our books?
That's every single book.
Really?
So you know what that means.
What does that mean? We should discuss Thunderbolts spoilers.
Hmm?
That's what that means.
I am currently working on some videos to go up on my channel. So, Geeky PJ. So I will be having new stuff. A lot of the stuff I posted years ago on my channel. I've just been collabing with Amanda right now. But I got some new stuff coming down the pipeline very, very soon. So
And
there will
also
be
make
things.
sure you subscribe because I might also be over on Duck's channel sometimes
is true.
doing stuff.
But
I was saying we should make some stuff together and do some collabs.
as promised, and also a warning to everyone in chat. So just so you know,
What?
we reached the end of the comic books that we're talking about.
We did.
Which
That's
means,
the last bit of comic
as
books.
promised, we're gonna give it 2 minutes.
We're going to talk about some spoilers?
We're gonna talk about spoilers
Talk
in
about some
Thunderbolts.
spoilers for Thunderbolts.
So if you don't want to be here for Thunderbolts spoilers, thank you. We love you all.
we love you all. We
Appreciate
understand
you all
that you might need to leave.
for being in the chat and hanging out with us for this long. But we promised everyone that we would talk about Thunderbolt spoilers.
And so
Near
we're
the
going
end.
to do that. Oh, thank you, Geeky PJ. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. Welcome on into the Fang Gang, my friend. Eric says, dang. Yeah, we're going to talk about Thunderbolt spoilers, I think. Because some people want to talk about it, so I don't want to. But I don't want to spoil it for you. So the spoiler gloves are coming off. So stay at your own risk.
Yeah, we're giving.
Good night, Lummox. Good night. I'll be chilling at Sinner Annie's, says Eric. All right. Well, maybe I'll see you over there after, Eric. I totally respect that. All right. What do we want to talk about for Thunderbolt spoilers? What
All right,
do we
everyone.
want to say?
Yep.
It's safe. It's safe now. We gave it a window.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spoils.
We're going into spoilers.
Spoiled.
Kiki PJ,
You're
thank you for hanging
spoiled.
out. Have a great night. Take care.
What time is this? What is the time code so I can make sure maybe I can add that after.
Yeah.
1:39:09. Okay.
Can
you remember that?
Take it easy, KO Joe. What'd you say?
1:39:09.
I'll write that down.
Can you write that down?
But yep. Take it easy. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
And yeah, see you on the
Folks that
Discord.
are heading out.
And all right, we're getting into spoilers right now. So, what did everyone think who's still here? What do you all think of Thunderbolts?
The movie. What things do you want us to talk about for those of you that have seen it? Or if you have any questions, if you haven't seen it, but you're just like totally down for spoilers. Joker said, didn't see it yet, but go ahead. I'm cool with it, says Joker. Okay.
Living on the edge.
Joker's cool with the spoilers.
Okay. I loved the Sentry outfit so much.
I loved what they did with the Void so much. And I loved just the way that the whole kind of final fight unfolds, like how we get to it. The whole idea of the darkness taking everything over and like going through all these rooms.
Before getting into this movie, I heard that a bunch of the cinematographers that were hired for this were from A24. And as soon as we got to those nightmare sequences,
Sentry looked great.
I knew that I was like, damn it. That is some A24 cinematography right there.
Yeah.
When Yelena breaks through the wall, and then the wall becomes the ceiling, and then she falls down onto the table, and then there's snow coming down on top of her from where she came from, and then the perspective switches back to where she came from, and it's just everyone like looking at her, but like from the top down, but from her perspective, it's like them looking from the side. It's so creepy and offset, like just unsettling.
Yeah.
And I loved every second of it.
It was I just loved the way it was all shot.
How's it going?
Hello. Do you want to put what I just put and like pin it? Can you just pin it to the YouTube chat, to the top of the YouTube chat?
I was just about to run to the...
Oh, okay. So you
Little
want me to
duck's
type
room.
it while I talk?
If you don't mind.
I can do it. Yeah, I also loved the look of that. And I was saying to Duck when he was saying after, like, oh, I'm pretty sure it was like A24 people did it. I was like, that would make a lot of sense because that way that shot looked, it was very like, it was just very A24. But I thought it was really cool how they also just like called a lot of things back, but never felt like it was, I don't know, like doing it for the sake of like nostalgia. Like everything felt like it just fit so well with the story. And it just felt like it was doing that perfect thing of like acknowledging where we've been without overindulging in it. And then also allowing the story to like progress and move forward and letting the characters move forward. I think the only character that really just like didn't change very much was Ghost. But even then, like Ghost still had some cool stuff. So I mean, yeah. And I guess obviously like Taskmaster, but yeah. Thunderbolt spoiler talk happening now. I'm just putting a little warning message into the YouTube chat because I don't want anyone to come in and then like it be spoiled. So I'm just pinning it to the top so that anyone new that comes in can see that we're talking spoilers, and so they could click off in an instant if they need to, because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But yes, two post credits. Do they have a second ending? Yeah, they have two credits. The first one's kind of like a gag one with Red Guardian.
Yep.
Looking at cereal, and they're like on the cereal box, and it's like a whole running joke.
He's like holding up like
the movie.
He's like holding up the cereal box like next to a woman. He's like,
and she's just like, and he's like, it's me. I'm on the box. And she's like, mm-hmm. And he's like, a very good cereal. You should maybe take the cereal. My Russian is terrible for Alexei, but his accent is also hilarious. So, and then she takes it from him, and then she walks away, and then she just like leaves it as she goes out of the aisle. She's so creeped out. And then the like end credit scene is the Avengers talking about how there's the other new Avengers, that's Sam's team. This is 14 months in the future, and they are rivaling basically with this other team, with Sam's team. And Bucky even talked to Sam, and apparently it did not go well. And then Alexei's like, I know, we can call ourselves the Avengers.
With a Z.
With a Z.
But then,
and he gets
boom,
a bunch of branding.
what happens? Fantastic Four.
Something's coming from space, and it's Fantastic Four, and they're from a different universe.
Yep.
But is it the Fantastic Four?
But
it's their rocket, but
let's talk about what Critter Nation just brought up.
What did Critter Nation just bring up?
They really did Taskmaster dirty. I'm not a fan of Tony whatever, but to change a character then throw it away isn't good.
Yeah, I think my thing with that is that like it could have been used in a better way if they were like, let's have Taskmaster in here because we want to get rid of Taskmaster. But also, you could use that to create an element of danger in the movie.
Also, don't worry, Joker said, don't worry, Amanda, you sound just like him.
I sound just like who?
Alexei.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I was going to say that, I just feel like the thing is that they already announced the casting for Doomsday, right? And like everyone on Thunderbolts was pretty much in that cast except for Taskmaster.
Night Hunter. We're excited to see how that goes down.
So when they were like, okay, so they're all going to be in here, and then they just killed Taskmaster at the beginning, I'm like, so you let it drop that basically Taskmaster probably wasn't going to make it, and then that's how they went? And then also Taskmaster didn't get any real cool, like, action. Like, they just seemed like, they'd be like, I got something going, and then they'd immediately, like, lose it. So I just felt like the way that they did Antonia there, it was like, I mean, in Black Widow, say what you want about the changes to the character and everything, but she's a badass. Like, the fights are actually really good, I think, in Black Widow. So I felt like that was pretty rude to all the choreo they built for that character in the other movie. But I also understand kind of why they wanted to get rid of her, because I feel like everyone hated her. And I also will say this, I feel like it does, it's good, it's funny because, you know, you introduce the character, everyone hates her, and then you kill her off in this way, and everyone's gonna hate that. So it's just like, also, I feel like everyone's going to make a big deal of this, and some of those people are going to be people that never liked Antonia. And I'm going to be like, okay, well, are you really upset, or are you just looking for something to be upset about? But I don't know. But I did like Antonia, and I feel like there are some of us that did, and we're like, oh, that could have been interesting. I'm not a big Tony Masters fan, so for me,
am.
Yeah, you were more bothered by it, but even you were like, I mean, okay, like,
but
I hope they do something with that though, because you were like, because otherwise that's such a waste.
That was my caveat, was as long as they do something interesting with this changed character, then it's fine. But
and
then they did
Thunderbolts
nothing.
happened.
And I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. I feel like Taskmaster was very much underutilized in this universe as a character as well, because Taskmaster is a cool character. Like,
Josh says Taskmaster felt like the one character that would not truly fit as a member of the Thunderbolts. I
kind of was hoping that Taskmaster was going to be like secretly working with Val in some sort of skullduggery scheme.
In
That's what I was hoping.
In that perspective, I also agree because, not yours, sorry, Josh.
Yeah, just how would Taskmaster fit in?
Because she was also like from the Red Room. She also had ties to Yelena. You know, they had a whole, I mean, not necessarily bond, but they already had a connection going into it.
Yeah.
Which having Alexei, Yelena,
and
Winter Soldier,
Taskmaster.
and Taskmaster.
They're all Red Room.
And they're all Red Room.
Former Red Room.
And then it's just like, then you just have Ghost and John?
Yeah, so then it's like, how much of a team dynamic is there? Because is it just these kind of four characters have one thing that unifies them, and then there's other people on the fringes? Like, will they really feel integrated?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think they probably got rid of Taskmaster just because there's so many people that were complaining about it, honestly. I feel like and then they were just looking at like who's the character. Like if we had to get rid of someone here, like,
Hey,
who's it gonna be?
here's the thing.
Taskmaster.
She showed up for like 5 minutes.
And she did her thing,
She put on the makeup. She gave one line.
and then died.
No, wait. Got top billing.
Yeah.
Got paid.
Oh yeah.
Got paid for all the merch.
Yeah.
All of the advertising.
Yeah.
So she's fine.
Oh yeah. The actress, I feel like, is still good.
Yeah.
But also, like, the character, ouch. It is pretty painful.
Yeah, they absolutely iced her like Slipknot in the Suicide Squad.
Oh my goodness.
That is a perfect analogy.
And like I said, if they hadn't revealed the Doomsday cast, then that happening at that moment would have been like just an early establishing thing. Like it's clear that the film, what it's trying to do with that moment is to be like, anyone can die. Because we just had a character and you thought these are all the major players of the movie. They've been in all the promotional material. There are people. And then when you kill one of them, it creates the idea of like, who else is going?
Yeah.
So that's clearly what the directors, I think, and the writers had in mind for this film. But then they did the Doomsday stuff. And then that undermines what
Dinosaur!
the filmmakers are trying
Dinosaur
to
made it. You're so
do.
welcome.
Dinosaur!
You're so welcome for the gifted sub.
Welcome in, Dinosaur. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Welcome back, Ronell.
I saw your name and I was like, yes, gifted sub.
Oh my gosh. Virtually identical. Taskmaster was redundant, says ChemDog. If she got top billing, says Otto, she'll probably be back. I mean, we'll see. I mean, you know, after Secret Wars in the comics, everything is rebuilt. But the only thing is, like, people don't usually come back
Rocky
from the
Road to
dead. So if they're
Dublin.
dead, then I don't know. But who's to say? She could come back
She is
in some
borderline
capacity.
evil, Josh.
She could be in Secret Wars. There could be an alternate version of like Taskmaster that we run into or something. Anything's possible. So maybe she's coming back.
Could be nice Taskmaster, who didn't get half her face burned off. you
Who
know?
actually gets to join the Thunderbolts because she's
yeah.
not as problematic in terms of her.
What if
history.
what if Yelena got shot in the face instead, and Taskmaster had to rally the team?
Oh, that would be kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, they could still bring her back in some capacity, so we'll see. And if they do, hopefully it's like redeeming and she gets more than shot in the head. It's at the top of a movie. But I mean, I think we also all knew that she was a goner because she wasn't in the trailers. They also kind of gave it away with that.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry, Dinosaur. We're doing spoilers right now. We tried to pin it. So yeah, we're doing just pure spoiler talk for Thunderbolts right now.
Yes, we are. I'm sorry if we spoiled anything for you. Yeah, we pinned it at the top just because I was like, warning, this is happening. That death was obvious because of marketing. Okay. Dinosaur is like right in here with the spoilers with us. Good. Yeah, it was obvious because of marketing. No worries, nothing spoiled for me yet. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Good, excellent. I pinned it, so hopefully no one is getting any spoilers that doesn't want them. But I mean, my spoiler review as well.
All right.
is
Have a
gonna
good
be
night,
up.
Dinosaur. Take care. Hope to see you soon.
Good night, Dinosaur. My spoiler review is going to be up tomorrow. So also, like, I'm going to be really getting into the spoilers over there as well. So this is kind of like a nice little precursor chat to like any stuff that we want to talk about.
But I think just a couple more things before we
Chris said, I
head
felt
out.
like people were already saying she wasn't going to make it even before Doomsday. Yeah. Because the trailers, I mean, if you watch the trailers, like, where is she in the trailers? Like, she's there for like 2 seconds.
Oh, Josh, over on YouTube.
Because she's in the movie for 2
Sentry
seconds.
was the best part of the movie for me.
Same.
Even though, yeah, sure, they didn't one-for-one him from the comics, the way that they presented him...
The way that they
and
approach the character.
yeah, exactly. Approach the character was perfect. He absolutely just, like, shut down everybody and made them all look like dollar store versions of superheroes.
Oh,
Whoa.
what? Eric said, I'm not actually here, but I see boogies in your noses.
Thank you for that.
Thank you, Eric. And also, gosh darn it, because I chose to finish my drink.
Peter, we're
now I
just
gotta go
finishing
get
up
some
with the
more
spoilers. Give
Oh,
us a couple more
boy.
minutes here. We're just
Ay,
talking
ay,
about
ay.
one character. in particular?
Yeah, we're just talking about one character in particular, and then you're safe. Like, give us like 2 more minutes. to
Also,
wrap it
yeah,
up.
Tevya, just wait a little bit. We're just finishing up with the spoiler talk.
Like 2 minutes, guys.
Give us like 2 minutes
2
here.
minutes, and then you're safe to come back in.
Yeah, we're just talking about one last thing, and then we're off the spoiler talk.
So you'll be safe.
Yeah, and it'll be safe once more.
Okay.
Give
them a few seconds to leave.
Sentry has always been a Marvel character. He's kind of the Marvel Superman.
One of the Marvel Superman.
I mean, there's Hyperion, there's a bunch, but he's
Blue Marvel.
He's the 616 Superman.
Well, I feel like Blue Marvel's kind of like Superman, but
A little bit, but he's got a little different.
he's got his own thing going on. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, I feel like he is powerful, like Superman.
Oh, you're gonna talk about the Hawkeye situation.
What was this?
No, because I just remembered you're gonna talk
I
about.
know, but the way you tap my hand, you're like,
Yeah, you're gonna talk about the Hawkeye situation as well.
oh yeah, the Hawkeye situation. We were talking about that today. I think that's so sad. You know what I hate
Film
though?
4 to 5.
I really hate when I am
Not
like
perfect, but it's great.
this. Yeah. Oh, and Chris, you were asking if I had to recommend Sinners or Thunderbolts, like which one? I would say both are great, but if you have to choose between those two,
Sinners
is like
5 out of 5 for me.
better movie.
Best film of the year.
for sure.
If I had gun to my head, I had to
But
pick
also,
one.
it depends, because if you like really love superhero stuff, you'd still say Sinners. Yeah, Sinners is really, really good. I would definitely say prioritize Sinners. Thunderbolts, you could watch it. You can watch it later. It's not like you need to watch it now. But things probably will get spoiled for you. That's the only thing I would say you're probably gonna have to worry about with Thunderbolts. But I don't know. A lot of the trailer spoiled a lot of it, in my opinion. Also, you're here now, Chris, so we've spoiled a lot of it for you. So maybe you're just like,
But yeah,
kind of chill.
Josh.
But yeah,
just
Sinners.
when it comes to Bob.
Did I take a sip of this?
Yeah.
A sip of this for you, Eric.
When it comes to Bob and Bob not wanting to turn back at the end. Getting a lot of Hulk vibes, kind of from that.
Yeah.
A lot of power, but he's kind of, gotta.
I
gotta
mean,
control
we
it.
were talking about.
Oh,
you had
Dave,
this,
thank you so much.
What? Oh, Dave, thank you so much. That is exactly what you said. You like said it just like how I would say it. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you to say. Thank you so much for enjoying the content and enjoying the channel. I have been a fan of you as a host since top 10. Oh, thanks, Dave. I appreciate you checking out my personal channel here. And I'm glad to see a fan from the top 10 days. It's been a nice, I will say though, I've been enjoying doing my own thing over here, but I appreciate you checking out all the top 10 stuff that we did back in the day.
Also,
It was a fun time.
If I may say, Dave Luna, that's a awesome name.
Yeah, it is an awesome name.
But that is me. That is it for me.
That's it for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Joe
And
Jover.
we're going to cut the spoilers for Thunderbolts.
Yes.
Let's keep it clean now, guys, because our friends are probably going to be coming back in a moment.
Put my Magneto hoodie on, and now back into the winter nights for me.
Yeah. All
for
right.
for Duck.
Goodbye. Duck is going. Everyone say goodbye, Duck. There he goes. He's flying off. Wait, but where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? Are you gonna go away? Are you gonna sit over here? I don't know, but he's flying away. I saw him fly. Heading out to do readings. Oh my goodness, we'll have good readings, Chris. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for gifting subs. I appreciate you. It's very kind of you. Yeah, he's off back to the vacation cage. Totally agree, says Dave. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate you. Yeah, top 10 days was good days. We had some good times. Duck actually also worked on top 10 with me. That's how we met each other, was through working on top 10. So top 10, there's some really great people, some really amazing folks that I got to meet working over there. And it's weird because, I never would have thought in a million years that I was going to necessarily be like a YouTuber. I did try to like YouTube when I was younger, as most people do. but I never thought that this would be like a thing that I could just do. And so working at Top 10 kind of showed me that that was like a possibility. So, and then it's been really cool because I've always loved watching streams. So getting to be a streamer is very crazy to me as well. Renell Racing. Oh, thank you so much for the on-screen celebration. Thank you, Renell, for the little snakies. Do I think the Leafs can keep it going versus the Panthers? Top 10 meet cute. Yes. Do I think the Leafs can keep it going versus the Panthers? I think the Leafs can keep it going. I think we got this. I'm surprised a little bit that we've done this well even. But I think we got this. I feel like the Leafs are on like a hot streak right now. So I'm hopeful. YouTube is 20 years old, says ChemDog. Yes, YouTube is 20 years old. Am I drinking Coca-Cola, says Renal? I am not drinking Coca-Cola, but it is like a soda, basically, in terms of the flavor. Peter, hello, welcome back. You are safe, you are safe. Night Hunter says, bye, Duck. Duck is somewhere over there. I don't know, he ran away from me. Josh says, interestingly, Bob refuses to transform back into the Sentry because of the baggage of possibly becoming the Void again. 100%, 100%. I think that that is a pretty crazy part of, yeah, that character. Oh, wait, that was a spoiler. Oh, my God. I shouldn't have read that. I'm sorry. But people, we're not doing any more spoilers. I'm not going to go back in the chat. I'm only going forward from this point on. I know we take the Sens. The Sens are a shitty team, says Otto. I don't know, man. I feel like the Sens actually do pretty well. One might say he ducked out. He definitely did duck out. Coke and rum, says Josh Anthony. No, it's not Coke and rum. I don't really drink alcohol. 'Tis the green juice. The green juice, Josh. I don't really drink, so. Duck and cover indeed. I purchased 100 bits, 60 left. Hold on to those bits, Renell, and give them to people that you really love their content. Shower those bits on those people. I love getting a little bit of bits. Actually, I need to restock my bits soon. I'm almost out. I'm down to like my last few bits. This month, I'm gonna amp them up so that I can go around and drop bits on other people's streams. Which actually, you know what? I think we've come to the time of the night. Drink the goo. Yes. Peter, you should always drink the goo. I love a Quantum Mania reference. I kept hopping in and out because I'm trying to go watch it. No worries, Peter. Hopefully we didn't spoil too much for you. We're not gonna talk spoilers anymore though. We're gone. I should actually remove these pinned messages. I'm sorry, let me remove these. Let's not talk any more spoilers. I keep trying to tap the screen. Oh my goodness. Unpin. There we go. Spoiler free. This is a spoiler free zone again. Whew, the wall has come back down. Valentino, hello. Dave said, is Sinners a super good horror movie? It is a super good movie. I would say the horror elements, there are some scary moments, but it's not really like it's really gonna freak you out kind of movie. It's my kind of favorite horror movie though, because it's a horror movie that makes you think about stuff, and that's my favorite kind of horror movie, honestly. I mean, also cool if it's like super scary too. Like one of my favorites is Babadook. Kind of dealing with some similar themes. Or wait, no, not dealing with any similar themes. Never mind. Never mind. No spoilers, everyone. Shut those spoilers down. Keep it spoiler free in here. That's right, Valentino. That's what we're doing. Good morning to me. Oh yeah, I guess it is good morning. Good morning to you. All right, friends, but I think we're going to call it here maybe and send some folks over to Annie if she's still alive. Is Annie still alive? Let's find out. I don't think I can actually roll my credits tonight, but I just want to say thank you to everyone that supported the stream. this is my schedule. We might be streaming tomorrow, maybe some board games, maybe some free comic book day. Might do a vertical live on YouTube, and then maybe we'll do another stream too. We'll see. We'll see. It is technically supposed to be a weekend off, but we'll see where I'm at. But yes, thank you to everybody that supported. Thank you to Eric for all the bits. Oh my God, I'm doing that thing again where I'm trying to touch the screen. Thank you to Duck for the gifted sub. Thank you to my new follower, Jarrell. Thank you, Sam and Ray, for the biddies. Just Rob for the biddies. Matt M for the biddies. Latinum for the biddies. So many biddies today. Thank you, Skinny, for following. Sam and Ray, Lex Tex. Thank you to I am Maddie J for following. Thank you to Matt M for gifting and Chris for gifting. And I am Nick the Good for that beautiful, beautiful freaking sub with Prime. You do not know how much I appreciate that. You could use your Prime anywhere, and you chose to use it here, and I appreciate that a lot. So thank you, everybody that supported the stream. Thank you to everybody that watched over on the YouTube side or the Twitch side. I'll be back maybe tomorrow. I'll definitely be back Wednesday for Split Fiction with Lucy, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, and thank you, everybody, for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Mwah! I love you all. Okay, stay nerdy. Bye! Happy Free Comic Book Day soon. Technically today. Yay! All right, the raid has gone. I forgot to type in chat Fang Gang, so let me do it now. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. There we go. Little Fang Gang raid.